I'll show you how I analyzed a real-world dataset of bank customers to predict whether a person is likely to get a loan or not. We'll go step by step from data understanding, cleaning, visualization, model building, and finally, interpretation of the results. This project taught me how machine learning can help banks make faster and smarter decisions about loan approvals. Project objective. The main goal of this project is to build a machine learning model that can predict loan approval status based on customer details. By analyzing patterns in data like age, job type, education, contact history, and other features, we can find which factors affect loan decisions. About the dataset. I used a dataset. It contains 41,188 rows and 60 columns, which means we have information about more than 41,000 customers and 60 different features. These features include customer's age, job type, marital status, education level, whether they have housing or personal loans, month and day of contact, previous campaign details, and finally, the target column, loan_status_label, where 1 means loan approved and 0 means not approved. I checked for missing values, there were none, which is great. Next, I checked for duplicates and found around 2,417 duplicate rows, which I removed to ensure the model doesn't get biased results. I also looked at the target column balance. Out of all customers, only about 11% of them were approved for loans. This means the data is imbalanced, and we'll need to be careful while evaluating accuracy later. Now let's move on to the exploratory data analysis or EDA. I started with basic descriptive statistics using Describe to understand the range and distribution of numeric columns. The average age of customers is around 40 years. The PDs column has a special value of 999, which means the customer was not previously contacted. Other columns like campaign and previous show the number of contacts during or before this campaign. Then I used box plots and histograms to visualize the spread of data and identify outliers. For numeric features like age and campaign, I calculated the interquartile range IQR to detect outliers. Correlation analysis. Next, I created a correlation matrix to see how different columns relate to the loan status. Here's what I found. The PDs feature is negatively correlated with loan approval. Because higher PDs meaning 999, no contact often leads to a lower approval chance. The previous column is positively correlated, showing that customers who had been contacted before are more likely to be approved. Other categorical features like job, education, and month show small but meaningful relationships with the target. Feature engineering or data preparation. Now that the data is clean, I separated it into features X and target Y. I performed a train test split using an 80:20 ratio, keeping 80% for training and 20% for testing. For numeric columns like age, campaign, PDs, and previous, I used standard scalar to normalize the values so that large numbers don't dominate smaller ones. After this, my data was fully ready for model building. I trained 2 more models in this project. A. Logistic regression, a linear model that works well for binary classification. Though, decision tree classifier, a tree-based model that captures complex, nonlinear relationships. For logistic regression, I used class_weight equals balance to handle class imbalance. For decision tree, I tuned the maximum depth to avoid overfitting. Both models were trained using the scikit-learn library. After training, I predicted results on the test set using both models and compared their performance. Business interpretation. In real life, banks use such models to decide who should get a loan. If the model predicts 1, that means the person is more likely to repay the loan. If it predicts 0, the person might be risky. Before I end, I would like to share my experience with Prograd. My experience with Prograd has been really good. The learning sessions are well structured, and the mentors are always supportive whenever we have doubts. Thanks to Prograd, I got the confidence to complete this project successfully and understand how machine learning works in real life. I'm genuinely thankful to the Prograd team for providing such a valuable learning platform.